What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Washington Nationals versus Cleveland. The Nats have a 35.9% chance to win. Cleveland has a 64.1% chance to win. This is at Cleveland. For starting pitchers, for the Nats, Miles Mikolas has a career ERA of 4.31, WHIP of 1.22, and for Cleveland, Gavin Williams has a career ERA of 3.49, WHIP of 1.26. So that's good pitching for Williams, not really good pitching for Mikolas, so definite starting pitching advantage for Cleveland. For injuries, for the Nats, Cole Henry's on 15-day IL, and Josiah Gray, Trevor Williams, Ken Waldichuk, and Tyler Ballmer on 60-day IL. For Cleveland, Carlos Hernandez is on 60-day IL, Eric Sabrowski is on 15-day IL, and Gabriel Arias is on 10-day IL. For stats, the Nats have a higher batting average, more runs, hits, home runs, higher on base percentage, slugging percentage, ERA, um, more walks plus hits per innings pitched, more walks. Cleveland has more strikeouts. Nats have a higher opponent batting average. So with these stats, so yeah, with runs, hits, and home runs, points to a definite batting advantage for the Nats. And with pitching, with ERA and strikeouts, points to a definite pitching advantage for Cleveland. So yeah, and so with that, the batting advantage and pitching advantage will probably offset a little bit, and then with the starting pitching advantage and then the home field advantage, add on to that, I think Cleveland will beat the Nationals tomorrow. St. Louis Cardinals versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Cards have a 27.3% chance to win. The Brewers have a 72.7% chance to win. This is at Milwaukee. For starting pitchers, for the Cards, Dustin May has a career ERA of 4.02, WHIP of 1.23. And for the Brewers, Logan Harrison has a career ERA of 2.23 and a WHIP of 1.01. Now, Harrison has only pitched in 48 and a third innings in his career, while May has pitched in 378. So there's definitely experience advantage here, but with the basic numbers, I'd say it's a definite pitching advantage for the Brewers. So for injuries, for the Cards, Nathan Church is on 10-day IL, and Lars Nootbaar, Victor Santos, Zach Thompson, Ison Harrison are on 60-day IL. For the Brewers, Rob Zastrizny, Gerson Garbito is on 60-day IL. Logan Harrison's day-to-day, Jared Koenig, and Brad Woodruff on 15-day IL. For stats, Brewers have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits. Cards have more home runs. Brewers have a higher on base percentage. Cards have a higher slugging percentage. ERA, more walks plus hits per innings pitched. More walks. Brewers have more strikeouts. And Cards have a higher opponent batting average. So with these stats, with runs and home runs being the big gaps, I mean, I think the batting average there's not really a batting advantage here, like Snoogan one. And for the pitching, with strikeouts, there's a definite pitching advantage for the Brewers. So with the pitching advantage, then you add on with the starting pitching advantage to that. Then with the home field advantage, I think the Brewers will beat the Cardinals tomorrow. Philadelphia Phillies versus San Diego Padres. Phillies have a 65.8% chance to win. The Padres have a 34.2% chance to win. This game is at San Diego. For starting pitchers, for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez has a career ERA of 3.05 with a 1.16. And for the Padres, Walker Bueller has a career ERA of 3.6, and a whip of 1.17. So that's good pitching for both teams. Not really seeing any difference here. For injuries for the Phillies, Cal Backus and Zach Pop are on 15 DIL. Kean Anthony's on 7 DIL, and Max Lazar, Andrew Bechtold are on 6 DIL. For the Padres, Blake Hunt and Jake Cronenworth are on 7 DIL. Luis Campusano's on 10 DIL, and Matt Waldron is on 15 DIL, and Joni Brito's on 6 DIL. For stats, the Phillies have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits, home runs, higher on base percentage, slugging percentage, ERA, more walks plus hits per innings pitched. Padres have more walks. Phillies have more strikeouts and higher opponent batting average. So with these stats, the hits and home runs point to a batting advantage for the Phillies. And with pitching, the walks, strikeouts point to a pitching advantage for the Phillies. So so with how close the starting pitching is between them, I say despite the home field advantage that the Padres have with the pitching and batting advantages, I think the Phillies will beat the Padres tomorrow. Now Cubs versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs have a 40.7% chance to win. The Pirates have a 59.3% chance to win. This is at Pittsburgh. Um, For starting pitchers for the Cubs, Jameson Taylor has a career ERA of 3.93, WHIP of 1.2. And for the Pirates, Bubba Chandler has a career ERA of 4.48, WHIP of 1.25. So with that, it's good pitching for Taylor. Not really good pitching for Chandler. So it's a definite starting pitching advantage for the Cubs. So with injuries, for the Cubs, Jeff Bringham's on 60 IL, Matt Shaw's on 10 IL, Jackson Wiggins is on 70 IL, Eric Cabrera and Matthew Boyd are on 15 IL. For the Pirates, Chris Stavinsky's on 15 IL, Jared Jones and Alanier Mosqueda are on 60 IL, Joey Bart's on 10 IL, and Mike Clevenger is on 70 IL. For stats, the Pirates have a higher batting average, more runs, hits. Cubs have more home runs, higher on base percentage, slugging percentage, ERA, walks per hits per innings pitched is even. Pirates have more walks, strikeouts. Cubs have a higher opponent batting average. So with these stats, the hits point to a batting advantage for the Pirates, and for pitching, the walks and strikeouts um, shows that there's not really they offset, so there's like not really a big pitching advantage here. So with this, the pitching will probably contain the so you have the starting pitching, early on will help things out and mediate some of the batting advantage, but once the starting pitcher's out, there's not really being a big pitching advantage. Home field advantage I think will play a big role here and that batting advantage. So I think the Pirates will beat the Cubs tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.